So, as we know, climate change poses a massive and significant risk to the planet, to our city, and to our residents. As temperatures rise, our storms get worse, sea level rises, impacting our inner harbor. And electricity, of course, gets more expensive as folks need to cool their homes. Baltimore's already spending millions to mitigate these effects of climate change. And we're also doing this while we're dealing with crime, we're dealing with COVID-19 and other issues. But the looming threat of climate change still has not gone away. This bill requires that the city pension funds divest from fossil fuels within 5 years. So by 2026, we would have to completely remove ourselves from fossil fuels. It reserves the under emergency circumstances, it'll reserve the right for the board to suspend the ordinance with a request to the mayor and to Board of Estimates. Baltimore has been pioneering. Baltimore's led on climate change for years. We have strong local advocates, and we've also in 2018 issued a lawsuit against fossil fuel companies and the impact that they've had on our city. So this would be further in line with those actions that we've already taken. This would not be the first divestment pill that we've seen in the city. The very first one was in the 1980s when we divested from South Africa's apartheid government, and then again in the 2000s when we divested from the Sudanese government because of the genocide in Darfur. So, we're also not the first to do this. A similar piece of legislation has been passed in New York, in New Orleans, in Annapolis, and even in DC. So we wouldn't be first, but we certainly would be joining a worthwhile cause. And I encourage all my colleagues to sign on, and I appreciate those that have supported thus far. I think it's about time we put our money where our mouth is. So thank you, Mr. President.
Well, thank you.